Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, I'm reading from August 10th through the 16th. I did have a great weekend, not weekend, I had a great birthday and a great week off. So, thank you all. Thank you for your happy birthday wishes, too. Now, anyway, back to business, right? Back to business because there's always something going on. The Schumann resonance, which is all those energy spikes that, I mean, they've been going crazy. There's a lot of things we have on 8-8. We have the Lion's Gate is supposed to be open to its largest portal energy. We have what else do we have? We have some stuff going on. Well, let's just go on and see. Okay, remember that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. So take what you like, leave the rest. I am posting on Rumble, TikTok, and YouTube. So also remember that these are, for entertainment purposes only. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself and I ask God, I ask Jesus, Holy Spirit, to come through and give you the message or give somebody out there the message they need to hear. So let's see what cards I'm going to be using. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, big. Now, I do like Radley Valentine's decks. I like it because of his numbering system is one of my reasons, I should say. So this one is Radley Valentine. This is the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle cards. We have here our, I always have to remember what these are. These are the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I also have his Fairy Tarot cards. Now, also too, we are using, even though it's a little bit late, we do have on the 14th, the 9th, we do have our full moon in Aquarius. So I am going to be using my Moonology cards. What is this, Yasmin? Where are my Moonology card thingy? Anyway, Yasmin Boland. Okay, so let's go on and see what we've got going. So before I go to that website, I do want to pull out the full moon in Aquarius, and it tells us all that we need to show the world the real you. No more pretense. No more pretense. We're going to be real. We're going to be organic. We're going to show out the world itself who we really are. So show the world the real you. Now, let's go on to that one site I like to talk to you about, and I will give you the website to it. Here we are. We flip, and where are we here? Here we go. I'll go here. So now, again, we do have that full moon in Aquarius. We have it at the 17th degree. 17th degree is in the tarot, it is the star card. It is about wishes, and it is coming out from the darker cards. Right before it, we have the devil at the 15. We have then the tower at the 16, and the 17th is coming out into more peaceful time. So let's hope that that's also what's happening. And it's also a time of hope. So we have the full moon in Aquarius. It's going to be opposing the sun in Leo because that's just how these full moons do it. So it's going to be interesting. Opposing Mercury in Leo. Mercury is still retrograde, though it is starting to slow down a little bit because it will be going direct soon enough. Mercury is about communications. It is about electronics. And again, Leo, we have our fire sign, and we have our air sign opposing our fire sign. So interesting information. Remember, Aquarius, Pluto is in Aquarius, and it's going to be there for quite a while. So, I'm going to tell you, Aquarius is a very social energy. It is about wanting the right thing for, the right reasons, not necessarily going about it the right way, but it is about wanting, betterment for society in general. Now so all of this is going on. So that with Pluto in Aquarius, I would say that there will be some transformative energies. There is, we do have a lot of that going on anyway, but this could be a very strong time that, like, I'm getting like the, what do they say, kick the, throw over the apple cart, upset the apple cart. It's like everything is all normal and everything's feeling just, same. And then it's just all the apples are, the apple cart, it's tipped over. Everything's rolling away, not necessarily having a great control over things. Now we do have Mars in Libra. When did that happen? Do we have that up here? Mars. Oh, trining Uranus. Okay, that's in itself fun. So Mars on the 6th is, okay, and I'm doing this on the 4th. So Mars is entering into Libra. There is going to be a grand trine with Pluto and also with Uranus. So Mars, the god of war, Libra, air energy, trying to bring balance. Grand trine, a very strong connection with our Pluto and Uranus. All of these are very transformative energies. Now we have it also that it's opposing Saturn and Neptune in Aries. Wow, this is just lots of uncovering, I would say, with this. Lots of uncovering going on. Now remember, Saturn and Neptune is in retrograde, and let's see, what else? Is Uranus in retrograde? It's going to be going back to Taurus soon enough, so it might be. I can't remember per se. Here we go. Here's our retrogrades. Mercury is in retrograde, Saturn is in retrograde, Neptune is in retrograde, and Pluto retrograde. So I don't know. I'm just going to say we're always in for uncovering. I feel like there's going to be a lot of uncovering going on, especially more so with this 8th. And then the 9th, like we said, it is trining Mars in Libra. It is trining Uranus in Gemini. So this is a connection. This is a partnership. Conjuncting is also. So all of this air energy is really going to be very strong. Air energy is thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans, hearing some news. So let's see what's going to happen. Remember the full moon? I do not worship the full moon, but I do like to go out, and I do like to think of it as, when I look up, I think about it as, something that God has made and God has created, though there's a lot of people that'll say that it's the aliens too. Okay, whatever. We're not going to go down there. There's just too much to talk about if we were to go down there. But anyway, I look up and, remember, this is a time to release, relinquish, and request. It's a time that I just kind of say a really strong prayer. I don't know that my prayers aren't strong the other times, but this is very, very focused, especially around the full moons. 11th of August, Mercury is going direct. So Mercury, I would say, is starting to, like I said, this is on the 4th, it's starting to slow down so that it can, make that turn and to go back. Wild, just wild. Good energy here. Venus, the Cancer, conjuncting with Jupiter in Cancer. Very good energy. This could be a very good news type of, type of news type of day. This could also just be a very good feel-good day too. Kind of feel like everything's coming up roses. So the 12th is our Hanged Man energy. It's, basically look at things differently. The 14th is the Temperance. Things come into a balance during this time. The 15th August, and again, 15 is 555. It's also the Devil card. Mercury, 5 degrees, sextiling. So kind of a loose connection, 5 degrees with Libra also. So there could be some changes. Again, more changes. We are in very, I don't know, what do you want? I've been saying it, very revolutionary type of days. It doesn't mean, and I gotta try to find my my little app back here because of my camera. Where are you? Here we go. Let's see. We are in very revolutionary days, very unusual days happening at the same time. So hold on, will I get back into this? All right, so what am I going to tell you? Just things are happening. Things are happening as they are always happening. So let me go back into this. I want to go into one other website. I don't know if I'm showing you this stuff. Nope. Come on. There we go. My camera is in the way. So here we go. This is horoscope.astro-seek.com. If you ever want to get your horoscope, your birth chart. What is going on? Okay, something's going on with my internet. Well, that's been happening a lot too. Anyway, let's, there we go. You can go to the free horoscope and then the birth natal chart online calculator. and you put in your birth date, the time and place of where you were born. Okay. Let's go. Well, something's happening here. This is again the-astrologer.net. I like to give credit to where credit is due. And let's go in here. There we go. All right, let's go back and see. Remember that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember that these are general readings, may or may not resonate. So take what you like and leave the rest, okay? So again, show the world the real you. I do feel like I need to pull one of the Sword of Light Oracle cards, kind of what's going on for this week. Let's see. Here we go. Come on. Boy, I'm off for a week and losing my whole mojo. Not at all. Anyway, Michael, what do you want to say? This card has flipped. It is reversed. To me, reversed is a little stronger. Okay. Basically, it's what we've got to do. We have to do this every day in many ways. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Well, the Lion's Gate is going on. We've got, what is it? What did I say? Venus and Jupiter was it trining? I think it was trining, but it's, there's a connection on the 12th. It's just, so many people, they're making their best guesses, okay, with the information we have. And this is one of those times that, we may have to make our best guess, but we have to live our lives. And that is one of the things I do tell you, is that no matter what is going on in the world, we can only deal with what we can kind of control, okay? We can't really control other people. We can control ourselves to some extent, but we have to still live our lives. All right, let's go on now. I really do like this deck, my Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. It was a gift to me. Let's see, higher power, what do you want to say? What's going to happen this 10th through the 16th? This 10th, okay, cards are flying. Here we go. 10th through the 16th. Changes in the air. Changes in the air. Changes in the air. Again, we know that. We have to be resilient. We have to be responsive. Here we go. We have to have faith. Okay, let's see what we've got going on with this deck. These two, if I remember correctly, are reversed. So first card, the Magician. Now this is a major arcana. This is the Fool is the 0, and this is the first step on the Fool's journey. The Magician is connected to Archangel Raziel. Raziel is the archangel over the occult, okay? Occult knowledge does not mean that it is good, it is bad. It means that it is unknown, and it is how you use it. The Magician says, on earth as it is in heaven. So we have this Magician. It is with Raziel. It is a number 1. It is a new beginning, a new start. The Magician is one that will tell you that you have the authority, you have the power to make changes, to speak things into the world. This is a card of great manifestation. And you have to have faith that you are able to do this. At least what did Jesus say? The faith of a mustard seed. Oh, I hope I have that. But, this is basically your words have power. Now, remember and some of these cards even say it, your thoughts create your words create your reality. So make sure your words are very positive about yourself, about others, especially others that you love. Make sure that you are not cursing people. Your words have power, especially during this time. And really, too, this is the time that Mercury goes direct. So that could be a very powerful time, especially with your words. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Again, You have to have faith. You have to believe. Okay, next card reversed again. The Knight of Earth. So there's going to be some money changes going on here. So the Knights, court cards have underlying energies. So the Knight's underlying energy is fire. Fire is your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we got some stuff going on with Aries and also with Leo. Now this is earth energy. We are going to go in a couple of weeks into Virgo. Right now I don't think we have really any earth energy, very strong energy, except that Virgo is that south node. All right, so earth energy is about money, job, career. It's it's about your home life also. Now Knights are very directional. Once they figure out their which way am I supposed to be going? Once they get their inner compass working, that's where they are going. Now, the Knight of Earth, though, what he does is he's not just, he's not just going willy-nilly. He is making his plans. He is looking at the bigger picture. He's looking at what needs to be done. And once he really gets that down to his satisfaction or her satisfaction, then he starts. So there's some, this tells you, the magician says, hey, you can manifest things. This tells you to be, the Knight tells you to use wisdom and use logic and plan. Plan what you're going to be doing. And then once that plan comes into effect, get started. So the Knight of Earth is loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So you're not alone in this. So interesting with that. So you can make things happen. You can make things come into this dimension. You can change your reality with your words. And then but have a plan on what it is. Now this is more of an overview. So this is more of a universal energy. So here we go. Last card is the 8 of Earth. Now 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Again, we have that earth energy here. It is connected with Gabriel. Gabriel is the archangel of the divine messenger, okay? The one that gives messages from God, the one that brings messages from God, I should say. It's connected to 3. 3 is 3 is the Empress. The Empress is of all possibilities. And the Empress, especially when we're in Mercury retrograde, wants to provide, wants to give, okay? So there's something going on where there's big shifts. You can make some major changes, or you don't have to do any of it. You don't have to do any of it. You can say, not this time around. But this is a good week to make your changes, to put out what it is you want. Make a plan on what it is you want. Sometimes you have to think about that too. And then you are more than ready. You have to take some action. So it's a time of action for many people too. Okay? So let's get this up here so we can read it. Learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail. Skilled work that you love. So again, I always talk, yes, we are always changing. We are always having shifts coming around us. And this is very much, we have the words, we have to, instead of being doomsayer, we got to say, okay, things are going to lighten up. There's going to be some changes. They're going to be positive. Money's going to be changing. Money's going to be coming in. And then kind of what would you do? Does anybody really even know? And I think I might get some really interesting comments with this. What would you do if all of a sudden you got a lot of money? I know I'd like pay off all bills, mortgages, whatever. But what else? What would that really do to your life? I know that when we watch some of those, maybe it's on YouTube about, lotto winners. And, they always say that lotto winners of great big money, they don't do well after 5 years. Make your plan. What would you do? What would you do? And how would you do it so that you did not go into ruin? I don't know. There's also, remember, Chinese blessing curse. May you live in interesting times. So it's, it's a different, we are definitely in those times. Now, again, I did talk about Uranus. It is going direct right now, but pretty soon it's going to go retro because it does go back into, what is it, Gemini right now? It will go into Taurus for about 3 months or so. Okay? So, let's see what's going on with these. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else is there to tell people? What is there to tell people? The 9 of Spring. Now this 9 is about wrapping things up. Okay, the end of a chapter. Things are about to close. Spring itself is the fire energy. That is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Passionate, burning, very determined. The 9 of Spring is about staying determined no matter what you are, no matter what you're hearing. Keep forging ahead. Do not, if your cause is righteous, or if your cause is at least a little bit on the good side, keep moving forward. Do not give up, okay? Protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So it's interesting reading. Things can be happening. There are changes going on. We have more power than we really think. I would also say with our words, but I also, you may want to just write down what it is you want to say out loud, what it is you want to have manifest for you. That could be about that night. Now the 8, basically you are ready. The possibilities are endless. 9 of Spring, keep moving forward and keep believing. And, even though there may be challenges and hurdles, that's what life is all about anyway. So it is an interesting reading. It's positive in itself. It doesn't mean that we are without our struggles, because it does feel like there is struggles with this too. And, all these, I've talked about I've talked about Uranus, and I've talked about Pluto and also Neptune. Very revolutionary days. It doesn't mean that they're going to be, like wars. We'll see. But it also could be how you are thinking. Maybe all of a sudden you're going to think there are possibilities out there, and I need to change my thinking in order to make things possible. Okay? Okay. We do our best. Anyway, please watch this. This is the overview. I will be doing my my other readings. They will be coming out. They should come out today. Please watch those. Also, again, I'm putting them on YouTube, Rumble, and also TikTok. So have fun with them. Okay? Okay. Do the number, the thumbs, the hearts, whatever it is. Also remember too, because it is very, very true, and we need this reminder. Always remember that you are loved. Stay shining. Be blessed. Bye-bye. Thank you.